Morning, everyone. So yesterday we started going over roots, prefixes, and suffixes. And so the rest of this week, we are going to spend some time on specific prefixes that are good to know. So we're gonna start with re. I know this is one that you've probably seen in lots of different words before. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at lots of different words and we're gonna try to figure out which ones actually use the prefix re and which ones are just words that have RE in them but are not actually used as a prefix. Then we're gonna end with figuring out what re actually means by using the words that use it as a prefix. So let's start with reheat. Let's use the same rule that we used yesterday. We try to shorten the word and look for parts that we know are already words on their own. So if we look at reheat, I know heat is a word. It means to make something warm. And if we reheat it, I know that means that I'm making it warm again. So like if I cooked food yesterday and I put it in the fridge, I reheat it in the microwave. I make it warm again. So this one has a root word, heat, and it uses the prefix re to change the meaning. So this one does have a prefix. Now let's look at respect. Okay, well, if I shorten the word, I don't know any other parts of this word. So respect is one whole word. It doesn't use the word, or it doesn't use the prefix re in any way. Spect is not a word. So not a prefix re. Next, redo. Well, I'm gonna shorten it, look for a part that I already know, and I know the word do means when you make something happen, right? When you do something. And re means that I'm doing it again. So like if Ramal didn't do her work correctly, I asked her to redo it. So this one does have a prefix. Restful. I'm gonna shorten it and see. Full is not a word. Although, if we look at restful, you might find that rest is a word and full is actually a suffix. So this one's kind of tricky. It doesn't use re as a prefix, but it does have ful as a suffix. So this one doesn't count. Next, let's do reopen. I'm gonna shorten it and look for a part of the word that I already know. Open is its own word. It's the opposite or the antonym of close. And re means that I'm doing it again. So reopen does have re in it as a prefix. Last one, relish. If I shorten it and use that same rule, lish is not a word. And re doesn't add any meaning to it. It's one root word together. So this one doesn't count. Now let's look at redo, reheat, and reopen. Take a second to think about what re means in all of these. If you are thinking re means again, you are correct. Now you're gonna do some practice, ignore Mateo. Now you're gonna do some practice applying what you know about the word or the prefix re in lots of different contexts.